Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at our finals. We have Niek versus Elias. So Elias will be defending Belgium right now against Niek. How are you feeling for this finals? I've got a cool caster as well. Very excited.
Yeah, I feel like this is a very interesting matchup. On the Elios' side, we have what I can only assume is a hard trick room team with that Killer's Ice Rider, Indeedee, Smeagol, and Blood Moon or Saluna,
Yep.
which is not a very common pick. It was very popular back in Regulation H, but its usage has dropped quite a bit in Regulation G.
We haven't seen a lot of Ursaluna Blood Moon, I feel.
No.
Except for Hard Trick Room, I feel.
Yeah. We also haven't seen a lot of just normal Ursaluna.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if it's very. I mean, I feel like Ursaluna just
It's
normal.
still nice,
It's
right?
still
It's
good.
still
Like,
a good
the
Pokemon.
song still hits like a truck.
Yeah, exactly. I do think it's a rather hard matchup for Niek because
Yeah.
this is Calyrex Ice with Terra Water. So
Yeah.
you're not able to just
Yeah.
water spout Unga Bunga, you know?
I feel like Though could also be very valuable because the Elias is going too fast, too much damage boost. You can just come in
Yep.
and just take all those damage boosts reverse.
No, you're absolutely right. As we do have the leads, it is Smurgle and the Calyrex Ice from Elias' side. While on Nick's side, it is Sarina plus that pesky Kyogre, of course.
Yeah. So this Smeagol normally would love to just fake out,
Yeah.
but this arena has no fake out for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like if you have to. It depends on like or the Calyrex to reach power whip from.
Mhm.
So I feel like you have to follow me with Smeagol like Calyrex save.
Yeah, relatively safe.
Lordford is still gonna do some big damage, like probably still a lot worse.
You think 30%?
40.
40%.
Yeah.
Like,
40%.
honestly, this is gonna like do, you know, that squeaky sound that a hammer makes, like, "Eh," I feel like it's gonna do that. As we have Follow Me coming out from the Smurgle, Terra Water onto these Calyrex Eyes as well, as we have the Water Spout coming out. Let's see if it's 40 over its, oh, that is more than 40. Whoa, critical hit.
Oh,
Okay, that was explaining. That was I was very wrong there.
I used to Kyogre and my experience does 40%.
Yeah.
What
That
wrong
is-
with this Kyogre?
Yeah, this Kyogre very strong, really wanting to do its best for its trainer. It's finals. He came all this way from the Netherlands. He's like, I'm taking this. As now, if the trigger is being set up, this Ditto switch in could prove to be the perfect time to switch it in just as well,
Yeah.
because
I feel like higher power still wouldn't go to Calyrex.
no,
But if you do Glacial Lance,
yeah, that's why I do agree. The nice thing with Ditto is like you are able to use the speeds in that
Yeah.
regard. We are also like depending on what the speed stats are versus like Ursula Blood Moon versus Calyrex Ice Rider, this might depend on the matchup as well because Elias has already burned through his Terra, so that one gives him like more or less. All right, all right. More or less some options. So Elias is considering what can happen here, but like the nice thing with like Ditto, you copy everything, the stats and everything, but the thing is as well, Ditto has way less HP right
Yeah.
now.
Also, it will have a different item. Like, copy a Chimpa with the for example, and you're running Goggle.
Yeah.
Chimpa really needs focus sash, so it's not gonna be like. Ditto has some downsides, but in the right circumstance, it can be really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's nice that Ditto doesn't have choice scarf, so it's gonna be a speed tie.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if it's nice, but like at the very least, it is a
it's
good
better
option.
Than just automatically be. I mean,
Against Trick Room, you'd rather have
probably
this.
also gonna unlock speed there, true, which is preventing it from being knocked out by a wicked blow for it to move.
Yeah, we have the
Glacial
Glacial.
Lands doing around 40, barely not 50 to
Ooh.
true, and like
A double up
Oh.
from into this Serena slot. So smart to keep your Kyogre just a little bit safe.
Yeah.
Serena is gone, but now you've had some free damage with your Ditto, and now you can get another Pokemon switched in this Trick Room mode. And another good option against this Calyrex, which is of course a water type right now, like just being able to wild charge onto any of these slots. This Urshifu, if I recall correctly, is minus speed as well,
Yeah.
so it will be
Also-
able to outspeed a lot of things.
Also, the issue with choice band, so it's not safe. If
Nope.
you go for a play, just making sure it can't do anything, then just try and oh
High horsepower, but unfortunately missing there, winning the speed in that regard. High horsepower into the Iron Hands, doing
wow,
massive amount of
that's
damage
oh
as a
critical
critical
hit.
hit. I was
I
wondering,
feel, I
whoa!
feel like Elias is doing the you crit me, I crit you.
Yeah, this see, it's fair and balanced, like all things should be.
Yeah,
Thanos would be proud.
I wouldn't call Kazakhstan for their balance,
No,
but
yeah.
it's
You win some, you take some. Yeah. But
Yeah.
with that fake out damage, you do happen to be very much in range of a potential Glacial Lance KO by the Ditto, and Ditto could very much want to use that attack race right now. And depending on like the spread of the Iron Hands as well, it could be slower than the opposing Calyrex Ice Rider as well, because a lot of Iron Hands are built to be min speed.
also
Yeah.
thing is
Yeah.
oh we see Earth. Oh
Yeah.
never mind what I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah. You were.
Going into Ursula,
Ooh, hard switch into the Ursaluna right now.
we see a Drain Punch.
Ooh.
The Iron Hands is in fact slower than the Calyrex Ice Rider. That's really
Yeah.
dealing some big damage there in the bottom.
Yeah, just as well as the Glacial Lance is coming out from the Calyrex on the opposing side. Is it enough to
It's
KO the
not
Iron
enough
Hands?
to KO the Iron Hands. That's me.
Yeah, and but now being setting, reversing the trick room there.
I mean that might. I don't know if that's gonna help.
I
Like the Iron Hands prefers to be in trick room under speed.
yeah.
I don't know if there's something with the Iron Hands, but I think Iron Hands prefers to be in.
Oh, absolutely. I think this might have been a situation where you might have shot yourself a little bit in the foot there.
In the hand.
Well, in the hand, yeah, because most of the time the Calyrexes are built to be faster than the Blood Moon, very much outside, so that you're outside of Trick Room. But inside of Trick Room, you then have the option of Hyper Voice plus Glacial Lance, so you get like all the necessary boosts and everything. Could prove to be very useful right now. Osuna actually opting to just protect for this one turn, as Cali Ice could go for a Glacial Lance. Ditto is moving first. Is it enough?
Ditto has won the speed tie all 3 times.
Yeah, except when it trick roomed. As Calyrex is able to hang on.
Not doing enough to KO the.
Wait,
Oh,
Iron Hands
Iron
is.
Hands are. Iron Hands, the Calyrex are dying.
Are these beating? No, it's just another trick room there.
Room.
What's happening here? Okay, but we already know that Iron Hands is the slowest thing on the field.
This is a very tricky.
Oh, it's most likely thinking of like Elias still has this Urshifu in the back, and the Urshifu could very well deal a lot of damage with Sucker Punch, with Choice Band and Sucker Punch, but
I don't know. The Kyogre is still healthy.
Yeah, it's still relatively
probably
healthy.
Not gonna want to take Choice Band close combat.
No.
This isn't opting for the double protect, but failing, and we see Iron Hands go for 3%. People never know if there's faster or.
I'm honestly just wondering at this point.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
These are very ambiguous.
Yeah, this is something that the players themselves are also finding out.
For Ditto going again.
It's crazy.
Again.
Ditto is just not losing.
Like, no, I'd win the speed tie.
Yeah, like 4 times.
Yeah.
That is.
Being out, and now Polo is down to his advantage. I think it's gonna collect it.
Yeah, Elias is indeed down to his only last Pokemon there.
You could see Sucker Punch.
Yeah, you could gauge
like,
some damage.
yeah,
you could gauge some damage.
Like it's like
no information needed. You know,
yeah,
like
he
already has the calcs in his mind, in his head. It is absolutely
information.
We don't need the information. Like, you know what? I don't need it. I'll do it without it. Like, yeah, not to win, but like that way.
What?
It's just I've got the calcs in my head already. Like, you know, like have you ever seen the GIF of like the guy doing calculations and like all flying around the screen?
Yeah.
That's just what is happening with Elias right now. So, what do you think are the adaptations here? Because I feel like Niek played very well. Like the Ditto was the MVP. There's no denying that.
Yeah. Everyone's also very strong.
Yeah.
I think actually Cameron Two gonna not want to hit a quick room.
Yeah.
Because the Iron Hand is just on us.
Yeah.
You have to say a water to survive the water spout. Oh, there's
And-
Wild Charge.
Yeah, and then you trick room, and then there's suddenly an Iron Hands being able
Yeah.
to, oh, you know what? I'll guess
Your-
I'll electric move.
Your
Yeah.
first knockout. Ditto. Oh, there's a low kick.
Yeah. A lot of information now has been exchanged, and I do think
Yeah.
that Elias will, because I know Elias as a player, he's someone that tries on like getting that information and trying to adapt with the given information. Well,
I can like it could
that's true.
it which
Just take it. Just dodge it. You know.
Overpunk could. I don't know how fast, honest, but it's faster and outspeed the kind of and like
Hmm.
get off a horse damage.
From previous games, I already have a little bit of info that the Kyogre is, in
Really
fact,
fast. Max
is
speed.
really. Yeah, you played against him, right?
Yeah.
Against Niek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kyogre is really. Every time I play against him, I
Yeah.
know it's fast, and I can't do anything about it.
Pokeplay BE. All right, sorry. Fan. As we had to go there. All right, we have our second game of finals. Let's take a look at what these players are bringing. We have Kyogre versus Elias. It is not a tale as old as time because support grandma is ready to help this Smirgle and of course this
We
Elias as
see
well.
the same league again, but we might see some plays. I don't know. I actually think, but don't quote me on this. I actually think Calvert can take one water spout. I think,
It should be able to take one at the very
yeah.
least. I do think.
So if they even start good, but
Yeah.
also like last game, follow me, and they call them out for that.
Yeah.
So we could not want to essentially.
Yep.
I don't know.
No, it's a very valuable option as you are able to protect them potentially. Just go for that spore.
Terra water again, not want to lose.
Yeah.
Valid. Don't wanna take too much out and then see a Ditto coming in.
Yeah.
Just, I mean,
Yeah, we have the follow me from the Smirgle. Water Spout coming out. Let's see if it crits again. No crit this time.
40%, like,
I
maybe
argue that's
30, maybe,
35.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
maybe 35.
yeah. Hey, don't
Our
crunch
whip
the
coming
numbers.
out, opting to not U-turn, so no Ditto. Just
Yeah, no Ditto. The
also,
thing is,
the interesting is, if he U-turned, Ditto, oh, we see lands instead of knocking out one hit, dealing damage. And more important, getting it.
yeah, getting the attack boost could prove to be very useful. But the thing is, as you mentioned in game one, Ditto, if you switch it in instead of that, like that Kyogre slot, you suddenly get that attack boost just as
Yeah,
well, which
but-
is a scary thing because if that Ditto keeps winning the speed ties as it did earlier, I do feel like it's quite a scary thing to come up against.
There are also some fun games. As we see now, last game, the position Kyogre and Serena, which allowed the Ditto to copy the. Now it can copy the.
Yep.
So that's like now Ditto is not gonna. I mean, I guess you could spell Kyogre, then hit it for
Yep.
or Iron is also turning pressure. So the Earth effect take out the Cataracts. They could hide power and stuff. That game was high power crit. Or
I do think you're right. Like a +1 high horsepower can do a lot of damage, but I don't think it's gonna KO either. And you also have the mind game of the Indeedee being able to switch in, fake out into that Urshifu, and just a water spout.
Play nothing at the Earth. Now, what is the Cataracts gonna do?
Well, the Cataracts needs to do something, and it needs to do it fast because Elias's Pokemon are not staying strong as the Glacial Lance is coming out +1.
Ooh, dropping both mons to very low. Kyogre is inch away knocked out, and Iron Hands is also like.
Yeah.
We see the last one, Ogre Palm. Might wanna. Like, I'm pretty sure. It's ambiguous. Pulse from Kyogre picked
Yeah. Your microphone was off.
up. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. So, but yeah, you're right. The thing is with the Zogopon is most likely slower, but the Kyogre has been damaged enough so that Water Spout is not going to be able to KO it. Origin Pulse is an unreliable move as it can miss as well.
yeah. It's for gamblers.
Yeah, as the Orange Pulse is coming out.
Origin Pulse barely not picking
Pulse
up the KO on both
hanging
Pokemon.
on.
Hornleash coming up on the Kyogre, and as we know, Calyrex is faster on the Iron Hands.
Yep.
But did it opt for the room?
This is
We
a
don't know.
single target. I think a single target Glacial Lance
I
is
think
the
Glacial
way of
Lance is gonna
play.
come out here. I horsepower. Oh,
Okay, he
oh,
did manage to
I
connect.
thought
Okay,
it missed.
yeah,
Just the
that is the
pause.
one fear.
The
The
pause.
animation pause. Yeah.
Yeah. The
I-
fear of all Pokemon players. The animation pause.
Yeah, so Calyrex is now a +2, which is really nice on one hand.
Now we see the Ditto
And there's a
coming
Ditto.
out.
Now, fun fact,
It's
I wanted to reveal this a bit later because if you have Soul Ditto in the back, you can't choose the slot. So
Oh.
you are becoming one of the two Pokemon. And
I believe the Ogre Pond follow me.
yep,
Follow me, Glacial.
you do. Like, this is the unfortunate part that Niek
Why-
might not have considered because if he protected like his Kyogre being able to survive for one more turn, the repositioning game was really hard in itself. So, but the Overpon can go for that follow me. Like even Elias can even go for Trick Room and even Guarantee as well. But Glacial Lance is just as fine to play.
Going for
Yeah,
as follow me.
just takes one turn longer.
Yeah,
That's it.
just take throwing out.
Yeah. And so this is very well played. I think maybe if the Kyogre switched in earlier instead of that Ditto slot, it would have taken a Horn Leech.
I
But
don't know.
yeah.
Obviously, if don't copy the Calyrex down to guys,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, Pond is gonna fight. Won't do it.
Yep.
So it's down to just do the Calyrex. So
Yeah.
it results always can.
Yeah.
So going into
Left slot.
lane,
Yeah. So I'm gonna flex a bit because apparently Elias didn't know either how the Ditto work because he just asked Nick why he didn't put the Ditto on the right slot. And honestly, that's that superiority player where you have full BFL of challenges and cups that you don't have to play anymore. Feels kind of nice. Vishal, you have full challenges. You're great as well. He doesn't have full challenges either. So. But now we are in a game 3 in what we've seen just like being the same leads earlier, and I do feel like
think the game comes down to
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah.
staring down a Calyrex. There's a good chance staring down a Trickle. I don't know.
So I have a question for you. So in that position of the Smurgle plus the Kyrex, right? You go for Water Spout, you put the Smurgle on its sash, you then U-turn to, and like for example, the Cali is on the other slot. You switch in Ditto. Does Ditto not transform?
Transforms into.
Yeah. So despite the Kyrex not being on the same slot, because the Smurgle went down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not more.
Because there's only one more Pokemon to copy.
I think it'll just.
Maybe I am not familiar with my
I
Ditto
don't
game.
know. I'm
This
pretty sure.
I've never had like a moment where I was able
I'm
to
pretty
fake out.
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
If there's no sign on it, it'll just not transform.
Oh damn! I was wrong. Damn. All right, there goes my superiority feeling. Oof.
You no longer have the right to flex.
No, I still do. Full BFL, whatever. So let's take a look at this game tree. It is quite tight. I have 18% battery, and my phone is is the lifeline of this stream right now. So let's take a look. We are fighting here at the Blue with the Berry Academy, and it's Indeedee this time around and Calyrex.
Probably because thanks better. So
This is still a water spout.
I mean, oh yeah, it's not psychic.
It's not psychic seed.
Oh.
It is safety goggles to prevent
Oh.
any Among Us shenanigans right there. So I don't know. I generally don't know. I don't think. Yeah.
I'm excited to see how this.
How this plays out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Helping Hand Water Spout,
yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, as you said, like the option is still there for Terra Dragoning you, for example, and just protect the Calyrex.
That's
Because then you're still able to stay safe
then you
relatively.
can-
Yep.
thing. Ivy coming out here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
It is going to be terrestrialization on both ends, as you mentioned. Ilya immediately turn one.
Calyrex Ice, right? I think it's like too much Water Spout. Now, oh,
Nope.
I was mistaken.
Oh, it is helping hand from the
Helping Hand.
Serena.
Or any. See, also a helping hand.
See, these are very helpful girls, all right? Like you gotta understand.
Water Spout coming out, knocking.
Wow, 60%. Well, 55% to the
about
Calyrex.
as much as a
Helping hand trick room.
helping hand trick room is a little funny. I hope
Yeah.
you're taking half HP. Actually, take
Yeah, no. Hopefully Elias has have another option to redirect as well, being able to survive Kyogre. But that's the thing with hard trick room. You have to like try and position yourself. You can get a trick room, but like this Kyogre cannot be clicking the 3 water spouts turn after turn. So you have to really think about the option. It's also funny as well that the one time the Serena could power whip into that slot, it didn't because the fake out, of course, something you have to fear. Urshifu is the pool of choice.
Water Spout, just a Water Spout with KO indeed.
Mhm.
Didn't want that.
Yeah.
I guess. Coming out. It can sucker of second.
Yeah, the
So,
double block.
Double no priority.
No, if it's double no, it becomes a yes, right? That's how it works.
Priority blocking is not like trick room.
So protect from the Calyrex.
Room, there is none this game.
Yeah.
For now.
Orange Impulse coming out. Is it gonna be able to connect right now onto the Urshifu? It is connecting, and that is just gone.
Not a water. Not resist. And we'll go down.
You know, we were saying earlier that we felt like Elias still has a good chance because of the Kali Ice just having the Tarwater, but like Niek just saying, all right, that Kali can be there, but like I'm just gonna. Yeah, this is a lot of redirection options there. Honestly, you don't really want to miss either, but I get it. But like,
here you gamble and fuck up, or you don't gamble.
Yeah. The way I see it is like if the Calyrex is able to kill this Kyogre the next. So, for example, crazy play, decorate plus.
Going for the failing, but coming.
Putting the Smurl on the sash.
Bringing Calyrex down to like 20%.
Oh, trying to spore.
U-turn and technical, not allowing it to any.
Yeah, switch to Ditto. Prove me wrong in game. Prove me wrong in game.
At this point, I feel like
Niels. Elias.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
From me. Iron Hand's coming out. Not be right or wrong.
Can still switch. This is seemingly very Jover, as they might say.
Joverpon.
Yeah, it is Joverpon, as your Ogerpon is named, accurately named. And that is the game, and well played to Nick being able to win the cup. We have been invaded again. Guys, I can't keep playing these. Like, no, very well played there by Niek. Just Kyogre, the amount of damage that he can just keep clicking time and time again, proved to be very useful.
Someone needs to be on counter teaming duty.
Wait, I just realized, Nick, did you put your headphones in the Switch? No game audio. My God, you've done this before. It's fine. But congrats to Niek Fanan. Elias on the second spot. And of course, third and fourth will be Leonard and Constantin. Thank you all for joining. We hope you enjoyed the stream. I will now clean up a bit so I can play some TCG. Goodbye.